Hi Manoj. Thank you so much for helping my project. Could you say a little bit about yourself?
Sir, uh, it is good project, sir. NASA goal with the lunar mission is to send humans back to the moon and establish permanent base there. I believe it will be humanity take the next level in space exploration.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're excited about it. I'm excited about it too. I was interested in learning a little bit more about you. Where do you live and what do you do and what are your hobbies and interests and that type of thing?
Sir, my hobbies is AI tools. I'm interested in ad tools using and digital marketing. That's
And where do you live?
yes, sir.
Which part of the world are you in?
Uh, I can't listen, sir.
Oh, yes. Where are you right now? What country?
India, sir. India.
Okay. Which part of India?
Uh, India, Uttarakhand, Uttarkashi, sir.
Uh, I have to see. Is that far from Mumbai or
Uttarakhand, sir. Uttarakhand state.
a state? Okay. Well, and so what interest, how did you find out about NASA and the moon mission? Like, is that something that you've been tracking or was it in the news?
Sir, uh, I listen from NASA. NASA. Everybody knows about NASA, sir. And I also interested in space uh, and their NASA missions. I like, sir, NASA missions.
And then India also has a really robust space program too. They sent a lander to the moon and a lander to Mars or orbiter to Mars. So Israel, the Indian Space Research Organization, has done a lot in space as well. Do you also track that too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Um, when you think about the future of humanity, do you think humans will live on multiple planets, or we're only going to live on Earth?
Lunar planet, sir. Sir.
Um, if you could, would you take a trip to space?
Please say again, sir. I can't listen, sir.
If you could take a trip to space, is that something you would want to do? Do you want to go to space?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. Yes, sir. I want to go
Well,
space.
where would
Uh,
you want to go?
Moon, Mars, and every planet.
Do you think you'll get a chance in your lifetime to go to space?
uh, time.
Yeah, do you
No,
think
sir.
you'll have a chance? No? Oh. Do you
Yes,
think your
yes, sir.
children? Oh,
Yes,
go ahead, sorry.
yes, sir.
Um,
Yes, sir.
how soon do you think you might get a chance to go to space?
Uh, uh, as soon as possible, sir.
Have you been seeing SpaceX and what they've been doing with their rocket, the Starship, the huge rocket?
Yes, sir.
Well, awesome. Well, it was really good talking to you. Is there anything else? Did you have any questions for me or anything else you'd like to talk about?
Sir, firstly, I have a question, sir. How you got the job in NASA?
Um, well, they had an opening and I applied, and I think, because of my interest and background and where I was in life, I was a good fit for it. So that's how. The key part was to apply. Unfortunately, there's a lot of restrictions for working at NASA, since NASA is a U.S. Governmental agency. They only consider U.S. citizens for jobs at NASA.
Okay, sir. Second question is, sir, how hard if to get a job at SpaceX or NASA, sir?
At SpaceX, I think SpaceX is not too hard. They have been hiring a lot of people, but I think they also look for people who are willing to work, 80 hours a week, who are exceptional in the areas that they work in. So I think it's possible, but I think it requires a strong level of commitment. I know a few people that worked at SpaceX, and they have to give it pretty much 110% of themselves to do their jobs.
Okay, sir. And what about this Hudson and Texas Indian community?
What about the Indian community in Texas?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, there's a big Indian community in Texas. My wife is actually Indian, and my mother-in-law and father-in-law live with me, and
Okay,
I
sir.
speak a little Hindi. Uh,
Uh,
थोड़ी हिंदी आती है.
oh, nice, sir. Nice, sir.
Um,
I,
I mean,
I am comfortable in Hindi, sir, but my English little bit uh, uh, weak, weak, sir. I am trying to
understand.
learning English. I am trying to learning and
It's difficult to learn another language. I tried to learn Hindi for a long time, and I know a lot of words and a lot of sentences, but having a conversation in it's still not possible for me. So
yes, sir.
it's really remarkable that you're trying.
Yes, sir. Now is there, sir, in morning time?
It is,
In
yeah, it's morning time. Right now it's 8:12 in the morning.
yes, sir. Here side, sir, night.
I know it's I think it's interesting, especially with like big companies where they have teams of people working all around the world. It makes it difficult to find times that work okay for everybody. But it's it's neat.
Sir,
Someday we'll have people on the moon,
oh,
and on sometimes we'll have people on the moon, and they'll have 14 days of daylight and 14 days of night.
okay. You, sir, 14 days.
Oh, no, I mean because the Earth goes around every 24 hours, but the moon goes around every 28 days. So the daylight on the moon is 14 days,
Yes,
and the
yes,
nighttime
yes,
is 14 days. So
yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, I have also one question, sir. Uh, um, s- I have been working as a computer operator in the district magistrate office in my Uttarakhand state, Uttarkasi district, for the past 8 9 years, where I prepare letters related to public issues and send them to the concerned authorities. Uh, could you suggest what kind of job I might be eligible for at NASA, sir?
I think the challenge. So I guess there's several parts to your question. One is, there are a lot of roles at NASA, besides engineer or astronaut or flight controller. I mean, we also need people that deal with communications, that run the IT systems, um, all of these things. So operations. Um, I think though, there's several things that you have to consider when getting a job at NASA. One is they will require you to be a US citizen. So that's number one. Number two, all the you have to be extremely comfortable in English, both written and speaking. And then
Yes,
number
sir.
three, you'll need to be next to a NASA center that deals with the type of work you want to deal with. So right now, I live next to the Johnson Space Center, which does the human space flight, and that's where mission control is. So that works out for me. But in terms of actual skill set, I mean, to make NASA work, you need all skills. You need people that are on the business side, on the accounting side, on the human resources side, people that can do facilities management, IT management, who can do programming, who can run the systems, and who can do training, and who can, um, you know, uh, keep the facility clean and functional and stocked with supplies. So literally, um, in a big organization like NASA, every single skill set's needed. So uh, you can literally get a job at NASA doing anything that you would be doing at any other organization. Um, but it's just a matter of finding an opening that fits what you want to do and what you can do, and then just putting the best case forward in terms of why you're the best fit for that job. And then kind of hoping that um, by the end of the process, you get selected. Um, and there's a lot of people want to work at NASA. There's not positions for everybody that wants to work at NASA, so there's a bit of competitiveness to be aware of. Uh, but there are also many people that work at NASA now who had applied many, many, many times, and they eventually were able to find a spot. So uh, if it's something that you want to do, you should do it. It's kind of my thoughts on it.
Yes, sir. So, actually, sir, I don't know about this Zoom meetings function. You, I have any mistakes? So sorry, sir. Any mistakes? Don't mind, sir.
Oh, no, no, it's perfectly okay. It is a-okay. Um, I did one interview with a person in Russian, and we tried to use Google Translate, and it turned out really, really difficult. But you know, you you have a nice, warm, generous personality, and I think that comes through, um, regardless of uh, the language.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay,
Well,
sir. Yes, yes, sir, sir.
oh, I was gonna say, did you have another question?
Uh, no, sir. I My question is empty now.
Well, Manoj, it was such a pleasure to get to talk to you. And I definitely, I'm glad you reached out. And, uh, it's really neat to see that you're interested in space and that you can see a future where humanity goes forth into the solar system.
Thank you, sir. Sir, last word to say to you, sir. Uh, you please visit our homestay. I my homestay in Uttargasi sometime and allow the opportunity to serve you, sir. In India,
I
sir.
would,
Please come.
I would definitely like to come. I've been to Mumbai 3 times and Bangalore twice.
Yes, sir.
So next time we'll have to come to
Sure,
Uttar
sir.
Pradesh too.
Uh-huh. Alexis, sir, your best friend, sir.
Oh, which one?
Mr. Alexi, sir. Alexi, sir.
I yes, yes,
Uh,
I think so.
Mr. Alex Anin. Alexi Anin.
Yeah,
Oh, your friend, sir? Uh,
yes.
he Alexis, sir, has stayed at our homestay 3, 4 times, sir.
Oh, yes, yes. I think he's traveled a lot, like to
Yes, sir.
like North Africa and Europe and India. So he's been around.
Yes, yes, sir. He a great person, sir, and we have to requested him for assistant regarding job opportunity. It is in NASA, sir.
Well, it sounds like you're making all the some good connections to get started. So, but again, one challenge of NASA is since it is a U.S. government agency, they do limit employment to U.S. citizens. Um, so that's a big challenge. But there's some NASA contractors that do hire internationally. Um, so those are things to consider. Um, but definitely, if space is something you're interested in, you might consider really exploring opportunities with Israel, since you're already there in India, and it's an Indian government agency. You would already have um, sort of uh, a benefit in terms of applying there. And Israel does activities with NASA. They're talking about sending some Indian astronauts from India to the International Space Station. And, so that might be a good way to get into NASA is through working through the ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization.
Yes.
Well, well, Manoj, it was a pleasure to meet you. Um,
Uh, I also, sir, pleasure speaking with you, sir. It was a pleasure speaking with
and
you, sir.
and I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope we come in contact again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, well, I'll talk to you later.
How to contact you, sir? Uh, mm, how to again? I want if I want to again contact to you. How can contact you, sir?
Email is the best.
Same process, sir.
Nathan.price@gmail.com. Well, not the same process, just email. Just send a letter via email. I'll send you an email and you can respond to that.
My email ID is manojbhatt900@gmail.com, sir.
Okay, I'll email you and you email me.
Okay, sir. MANOJ MANOJ BHA T 900 @gmail.com.
Huh. Yes,
Yes,
I have it. Okay.
yes, sir.
Well, very good. You have a good rest of your day, and we'll be in touch via email.
Yes, sir. Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Bye bye.
Bye, sir.